Good day. Welcome. We are on day 27 of our 40-day spring meditation challenge. Ensuring that we are settled in here first by noting that the spine is supported, whether that's something behind you or it's the activation of your core, you choose. If it's the activation of the core, remembering that it's the belly button and the solar plexus just tucked gently up and in a little bit. You could also engage the obliques and very gently squeeze towards midline, allowing that core to support your spine. Our ears find their place right over top of the shoulders. And if we've not yet closed our eyes, we take a moment to look about our space, to notice not just what we see, but notice that we see. When you're ready, the eyes will gentle closed, or the gaze will narrow, and you'll bring your awareness to the sensation of sound. Pausing here to notice. To notice what you hear. And to notice that you hear. From sound, you'll move to smell. And notice that you can smell. From smell, you'll move your awareness to the sensation of taste. Noticing that you can taste. From taste, we move to touch. And we notice the sensation or the experience of touch. Our 5 physical senses by which we take in the world, the external reality. As we bring our awareness into our senses, we move typically from the head, from all of our thinking, and we move down into our body. Pausing here in the body, inviting you to scan from top to bottom, from bottom to top, and notice what you're experiencing in your body today. Noticing what you feel and where you feel it. And noticing what it's like to feel it. What it's like in the body, what it's like in the mind. Inviting you to move the body here or there if the body requests such, in order to soften or to create a little bit more ease. Sometimes this can be as subtle as softening the shoulders a little bit more, releasing the jaw, dropping the tongue, even lifting and lowering the eyebrows, softening through the forehead and through the temples. And as you create that ease, remember that the pelvic floor very often is lifted. It does that when it encounters, or when we as nervous systems encounter threat, perceived threat or stress. And so to create ease, we might consciously soften the pelvic floor, the perineum, and let ourselves sink towards the earth. Let ourselves feel heavy. Allow ourselves to create ease. As we create ease in this body, there's an opportunity to notice the mind. Notice any thinking, any emotion or energy in motion. And our intention here too is to create ease, to allow our thoughts to be experiences that are occurring and allow them to fade to the background. Some people will use the imagery of clouds, that thoughts are like clouds. And we watch them as they move through or pass by. However it is, we create for ourselves this understanding of noticing and yet allowing our thoughts to move through, rather than our thoughts hijacking our attention or our awareness. We notice them and then let them be. From here, I would invite you to bring your awareness to your breath. And just check in terms of your capacity to focus, to concentrate on your breath. If you need to lengthen it, lengthen it. And as we breathe, inviting you to bring your awareness to the pause that naturally exists at the top of the breath. And to the pause that naturally exists at the bottom of the breath. Noticing that moment where just for a moment, everything is still. And then it all begins moving again. And it's still. And it begins moving again. Noticing the ebb and the flow of our breath. Paying particular attention to the pause. Remembering that in this place, there is nothing to do. There is nothing to think about. There is an opportunity to be. Welcoming you to stay here as long as you wish. Grateful for your presence and grateful for this practice. Namaste.